Welcome back to the Black Sensei Society. I am one of your hosts, one of your captains, Radell, and today I'm going to be dropping a video for you guys talking about the underrated manga, the new manga on the scene, manga with less than 50 chapters that you, yes, you, need to check out. We may drop some bangers here and there to really kind of give you more content, but these are my 5 manga. I'm going to rank them from 5 to 1. And every single one of you, after this, I dare you to check out at least the first chapter. And let us know if you did, and let us know in the comment section below. So let's dive right into it. Now, when I go over all these manga, these are just the manga that I believe have the most potential, have truly amazing entertainment value, obviously good stories, and can actually break past the infamous acts that happens to so many manga on Shonen Jump. And you can check out all of them on the Shonen Jump app, of course. Number 5 is a manga that you probably wouldn't think that I would give praise to, but it's solid for what it is, and that is Ruri Dragon. Ruri Dragon is more of a slice of life type of manga. And the premise of the story is that there's this little girl who starts to discover that she is part dragon. Middle school, high school, I'm not really sure the age, but she steadily and consistently starts getting dragon powers, growing horns, conducting electricity, and more. And now she has to figure out, how am I going to live in this normal society with dragon abilities? Come to find out that her dad was a dragon. Now, it's a slice of life type story, so if you really like that, you may enjoy this. And what makes this series interesting is that the rest of the class, the rest of the people, don't treat her as like some mutant that they have to go kill and stab with a pitchfork. No, it's just a kind of more friendly atmosphere, but there's still that turmoil trying to adjust to this new lifestyle. It's interesting for what it is if you really want to go down that journey of this little girl. And we're just right in the beginning. I do want to put this out here. The manga started off really hot. The mangaka got ill or something happened where they had to take a long hiatus, but now it has returned. So it's very obvious to me that this is going to be one of those stories that's going to slowly build the character. Will there be twists and turns? I'm unsure, but I can guarantee that if you like stuff like this, you're going to enjoy Ruri Dragon. Number 4 is the manga that really came out swinging, and that is Kagurabachi. Kagurabachi, at first, it was a manga that I didn't understand the hype because people were talking about it consistently. Everybody was bringing up the fact that, oh, this is the next big manga. Oh, this guy reminds me of Zoro. This, and that. It kept on being talked about, and it was rated higher than My Hero Academia in some forums. But come to find out, after the memes were over, and whatever you feel about the art, I think the art is cool. It has its moments, but Kagurabachi, after you really get past the memes, it's a good story. It's interesting. It's enjoyable. It really plays into that shonen, battle shonen aspect that we all fell in love with. And even better, it's with swords. All of us love swords. We all love the swordsman that's in every battle shonen. Come on, there's a reason why Bleach was so popular. Kagurabachi definitely has that. But in addition to the swordsman, they have other characters, they have other unique abilities, magical world, and there's a lot of political turmoil as well, as there's these weapons of destruction that the government wants, that the underground wants, but that our main character wants as well. It has a lot of very simplistic battle shonen tropes, but it's doing it very well from what I've been personally seeing. It's hitting on a lot of avenues and aspects, and I'm here for it moving forward. Kagurabachi is something that I guarantee you guys are all going to enjoy, and those battle sequences between the characters are perfect. Number 3 is a manga that I consistently compare to some more popular stories, all in combination. If you like something like a Demon Slayer or Tokyo Ghoul, hell, if you like plants in general, then I guarantee that you're going to like Wild Strawberry, my number 3 spot. It doesn't follow the same kind of schedule as the other shonen that drop every Sunday for official translations. It follows a different schedule, but damn, is it interesting. The Tokyo Ghoul aspect is that there's this world where there's these plant monsters that's taking over people's bodies and eating people, taking over people, consuming people. Very bad monsters, of course, that the society is trying to get rid of. Now, come to find out, it's really not that simple when you go into the deeper layers of how this all started, but I'm not going to spoil for you. Don't worry, because the story does follow two main characters, a brother and a sister. And this is where the Demon Slayer aspect comes, as the sister is turned into one of those monsters, as the brother is trying to turn her back normal. He is going on a journey to save his sister and turn her into a human yet again, and he's doing whatever it takes to accomplish said goal. He has to get through these plant monsters that are demonic, that have crazy powers, but all have intrigue in terms of why they are how they are. Man, the art is also fantastic. It has that definite Tokyo Ghoul type aura, as some of these plant monsters look amazing. Wild Strawberry is definitely one of those manga that can enter the scene similar to how Tokyo Ghoul entered and be one of the more interesting, more gritty and mature series out there, with a protagonist that we all are going to root for, of course. And of course, you got the other characters. You got the military organization that is trying to take out these plant monsters. And you got these little intrigue in terms of how in Tokyo Ghoul, they use the ghouls to create weapons. Well, in this one, the military uses the plant monsters to create weapons as well. It's obvious where they get the inspiration from. Wild Strawberry is fantastic. With my number 2 spot, it arguably has the best art I've seen in a very, very long time. It is utterly fantastic, and that is Dear Anemone, that has come out with, I bet, like 6 chapters by the time I created this video. Man, so look at some of these panels. It is pristine. You don't see art like this often. One Punch Man type art, Berserk type art that feels real, art that could be a photograph if it was colored in. That is how great this is. And it's beyond just the art. The premise is fantastic. They are on the Galapagos Island, where evolution has reached a level that's unprecedented, as organisms are getting evolved to have sentience, but they're absolutely brutal. We have chameleons that can turn into humans. We have plants that gain humanoid form. All these life organisms are absolutely malicious, as our main characters have to try and survive. As our main character has to find out why he's here. But what makes this really interesting is, obviously, he started off as the kind of coward type, but even 6 chapters in, you're already rooting for him. You're already wanting him to succeed. You can see that he had no purpose, but he wants to save his friend. Dear Anemone is going to reach heights that very few manga will reach, and I am thoroughly impressed for what it provided so far. And finally, we hit our number 1 spot, and this is a manga that I've praised ever since the first chapter has dropped, and that is Goku Rakugai. This art, I wouldn't say is as realistic and as detailed as Dear Anemone, but it's still fantastic, and it has the most interesting story premise out of all the 5, in my personal opinion, whereas a unique monster system, it has a unique power system, as a odd jobs type of organization that we've seen in anime before, of this like organization that started off from a group of people, and these people are trying to take out these monsters called Magas. And not only that, it has a unique lore where not only people exist, not only these Maga monsters exist, but there are humanoid animals as well. Hell, hey man, they going crazy. This story reminds me of some of my favorite stories, like a D Gray Man. I absolutely love D Gray Man. Kind of similar to Gintama in terms of the odd jobs Not in terms of the parody humor, but in terms of the fact that they have nowhere to go and now they're trying to find themselves with this new group. They have a lot of amazing characters right off the beginning, and it's obvious to me that the villain organization, the main villains, are going to be elite level characters. Right off the rip, Goku Rakuga was given that monthly schedule because Shonen Jump knew that this is a gem that is going to really set itself up as the next big manga. And I personally believe it is the next big series. Once it gets its anime, it'll be one of the greatest series of all time, like some of the names I've already mentioned. So these are my 5 underrated manga, the new manga on the block that you guys need to hop on board and be a fan of right now. I guarantee you will enjoy at least one of them. Let me know if you checked them out. Let me know if you read them after you've seen this video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Y'all like and subscribe. Follow the Black Sensei Society. Y'all have a good one. Take care and peace.